I'm so sorry. All right. So I was introducing myself to Thriving Friends. I did mention that we are streaming on multiple platforms. So if you're on any of these platforms and you find the information relevant, please go ahead and subscribe, share, like. I said that this year I'm not going to force anybody. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. No, if you find the information beneficial, then please help us out. If you don't, then please don't. Don't feel obligated to do anything like that. Just enjoy and go. So this I shared is my LinkedIn what is it called? Page or platform. If you're on LinkedIn, we can connect. If you're on Facebook, we can connect. I was just showing you the images so that you can easily identify in case somebody has the same name or something. Yes, and if you find this information beneficial, go ahead and support us the best way you can. And then I went ahead to introduce myself. I have been around for a while. I've been having thriving lessons for 2 years now, really, since 2021. However, some of you may not have seen me in a while. I took a break off to have a little cute human being in this world. And now that the baby is growing, I decided to come back live. And so, if we've not met before, my name is Dr. Grace Kakari. I go by Dr. G, and the Kakari is spelled Kari Kari, but we say Kakari. And I did mention that you may meet variation of the name. You may see people spell it either K-R without the first I or even without the RI, and it's all fine. They could be from my tribe, the Ashanti tribe of Ghana. They could be from anywhere around the world. I don't know. But I love my name, so let's keep it that way. Yes, and also I have been in health education for so many years. Currently, I work as a professor in a higher institution, but officially, I've been into health education for 13 years, unofficially, about 15 years. I am now a certified health education specialist since 2017. I am also a certified health and wellness coach. That is recent, but I love it. I love, love, love it. Oh, thank you, Uncle Sam. And then I have also gone through some training when it comes to mindset and paradigms, renewing our mindset and thriving as individuals. And that was through the Proctor Gallagher Institute. I did that for a year, officially being trained. All right. So now back to where we were before we realized the sound wasn't working. Thriving friends, I'm so sorry. We are talking about how to mentally reset for the new year 2024. And I was saying that if you have been with us for a while, you know that we haven't just been talking and talking. We've been encouraging each other for a long time now. This poster you see is from June 2023. We stopped to reflect. So this was on pause and reflect. I did talk to you, friends, about the fact that we are going to reap what we sow. And I didn't want us to get to the end of the year and then we will be having so many regrets. I encouraged all of us to keep going, pick up our goals, pick up our aspiration wherever we were to continue working hard so that by the end of the year we will all smile together, we will all enjoy together. So I hope that is my mic. Oh, come on, Mike. Well, sorry about that again. I hope that is where we are today. We are here to celebrate some of our wins, reflect on the things that didn't work well, and see how best we can modify moving forward. We won't continue to make mistakes. No, we will pause, modify, and move on. Hi, Eric. Oh, thank you, Eric. I'm not sure which one is great, baby, or coming back online. Whichever it is, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Eric. All right. So, my friends, let's move on. When it comes to what I talk about, I focus on holistic wellness. Holistic wellness because we are individuals, but we cannot focus on one dimension of our lives and ignore all the others. We have seen people in our lives who are really rich financially, but when it comes to their health, it is poor because they sacrifice everything to make money. That is not what we are desiring. We have also seen people who are doing so well in academics, so intellectual wellness. We have multiple degrees, and Bob Proctor will say from one end of the car to the other, several degrees showing, but they have nothing when it comes to financial to show for. That is not what we want. We have people who are also thriving in different areas. They're advocating for the environment. But when it comes to spiritually, they don't even know their identity. They don't even know what they believe in. They are just following the crowd. That is not what we want. Neither do we want to be the kind of people who have our emotions all around. We can't control how we feel. We can't control what is going on in our minds. That is not what we want. So a little bit here, a little bit there, trying to control our mindset, trying to control ourselves, at the same time thriving in the different areas of our lives. We acknowledge that it's not going to be 100%. I don't believe so. I don't believe there's anything like a perfect life, but we are trying to balance so that we don't leave one dimension being 90% and the other being 5%. We are going to try and balance it out, thriving in all areas of our lives. Oh, okay, Eric. Thank you. Thank you for everything. You see why my cheeks looks gorgeous? That is why. Oh, okay. The sound is okay now. I appreciate you, all my thriving friends, and thank you for joining me on all the multiple platforms. So now let's remind ourselves of some things that we've already talked about before. I don't want us to go around with the concept that being successful is having money in your bank account. Multiple times I've mentioned that success is different for different people. My definition of success may not be the same as your definition of success. So, as we are thriving, as we are all going to be successful in life, the definition will be different for all of us. So, what is success? I think this is the best definition I've found so far. Different people define it differently, but I want you to bear with me. Let's use this L. Nightingale's definition of success. And L says success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. What does this mean? It means that success is going for what you want, knowing exactly what you want and going for it. And this was his explanation. If a person is working towards a predetermined goal and knows where to go, then the person is successful. If a person does not know which direction they want to go in life, then the person is a failure. So, what is success to you? Do you know exactly what you want in this life? And are you working towards that? You are successful when you know exactly what you want at every point in time and you are working towards it. You may not necessarily have it, but you are working towards it. Some of the examples he gives: a woman who is a stay home mom is successful if that woman really wanted to be a stay home mom and is doing it joyfully and enjoying it. That is success. A salesman is a successful person if the person is doing the sales that that person wanted to do, may not necessarily be at the highest rank yet, but working towards it. I am a successful speaker when I am speaking to multiple people. It may not be thousands yet or millions of people yet, but this is what I really want to do and I'm working towards it. I have my vision ahead of me and I'm working towards that vision. I am successful. So, what is your definition of success? If you don't mind sharing, that would be great. If your success is defined by having 1 million at $1 million in your account, then you are probably successful if you're working towards that financial goal. You may not necessarily have the 1 million yet, but you have that right ahead of you. You are making it little by little towards that goal. You are successful if you wanted to lose 20 pounds and you're on your way to losing that 20 pounds. That is success. Your success, I'm thinking, is probably different from my success. We may not be the same. And that is why we should not in any way envy each other. We may look like we're enjoying life. We may look like I'm excited doing what I'm doing, but is that even what you want? Or that other person jumping around on the screen, or that person called celebrity? Because guess what? If you don't have a predetermined goal ahead of you, and then you think successful is having money. Okay, let's, for example, I want to have more money. How much is more money? Okay, because 1 million is money, excuse me, but 2 million is also money, and 500,000 is also money. So, how do you know when you achieve your success? Or how do you know when you get there? You know, or even if you're on track to getting there, right? This is why you need to have your own definition of success. And I need to know my own definition of success. And I wanted to share this quote with you as well. Wolome said, the opposite of courage in our society is not cowardice. Rather, it is conformity. We are not being successful not because we are cowards. No. We don't have the courage to do what we want to do, not because we are cowards, no, but because we are conforming. We are doing what everybody else is doing. I love a question I heard one of the speakers ask. Why do you wake up and go to work? Why do you do what you do? Why are you doing what you're doing? And some of us don't even know. We were told that you go to school, you graduate, you find a job, you get married, you have children. So that's exactly what we are doing. We have not predetermined why we are doing what we are doing. So, as we are starting the new year, as we are going through the new year, we are in December, the new year is right around the corner. I just wanted to remind us of some of these things we've been discussing over the year. Now, 2 years, right? But in the beginning of the year, we started with holistic wellness, and then we've been trying to define success, our mindset, thriving, thriving, thriving. Where are you now, my friends? Where are you in terms of your definition of success? And is that what you've been working on so far? So, why would those with goals succeed? We'll get back to that. But the new year, we came up with different things. Some of us wanted to save money, some of us wanted to pay off debt. I saw one of my friends post that he's paid off his mortgage in 2 years. I don't know how much his mortgage was, but no matter how much it was, that is a goal well achieved, right? Paying off your mortgage. Some of us started the year off saying that we wanted to eat healthy. How did that go for you? Did you eat healthy? Some of us wanted to be parents. How did that go for you? Some of us didn't even plan on being parents, but we are parents. How is that also going? There are different goals that we came up with, and this one was from Forbes. Some people wanted to drink less, help people enjoy life, join the gym. That one comes up a lot of times. Join the gym, take a trip, save money. This is it. December. How far have you gone? Tell me about your results, okay? Tell me about some of the results. Let's look in the chat. Tell me 50% achieved, 80% achieved, 90% achieved. The different goals you wrote, how are those going for you? All right. I'm looking forward to your comments, thriving friends. Okay, I see some comments coming in. Still working on it. Okay, work in progress. Okay. And let me remind myself that Facebook comments do not directly show on my platform. So from time to time, I have to be turning my head to make sure that I can see the Facebook comments. So let's see how Facebook is going. Okay, I don't see comments on Facebook yet. So cool, 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 cool. All right, so let's keep going, my friends. So, why do I have here reap what you sow? In the beginning of the year, we put some seeds in the ground. We decided to work on some goals. We decided to work on some aspirations. So, if you did, you are probably excited around this time because it's harvest time. You are reaping some of the wonderful things you sowed. If you did not, maybe you are worried, you are sad. That is okay. That is okay. Join me as we reset for 2024. What you see on my screen now, I think this happened to many of us throughout the year. We were thinking of others changing rather than ourselves changing. If we are going to reset for the new year and do better than we did, then thriving friends, the main thing we have to do right now is to change ourselves. How do we reset for 2024? And pardon my eyes, I'm looking at multiple platforms at the same time until maybe I get help in finding some of the things that I need to find. I have to keep making sure that things are working from my end. I'm going to share with you 5 key tips, friends, 5 key tips to help you reset for 2024. And the first thing is to reflect on the past year? How do you reflect on the past year? We need to sit back and look at the things that we wrote down. I shared some of them with you not too long ago. Some of us had different kinds of goals. Look at the goals that you set for the year. Reflect on them. What went well? What didn't go well? And in terms of what went well, what did you do? Or who helped you? You have to know all of these. And then in terms of what didn't go well, in fact, the year hasn't ended well. We still have like 3 weeks more. So I guess it's not too late when it comes to some of the goals. We can still get back on track before the year ends. But my first tip for you is to reflect, pause and reflect, pause and look at the season that is going. Take notes. I wanted to say write down, like journal, but I know, I don't actually enjoy journaling as much. I would rather audio record some of the reflections I have in my mind, some of the points I have in my mind, but reflect on your experiences and try to get some insights to how you became successful or how some things were not successful. Take a moment and think about those. And then have a mental detox. I love mental detox. How do you have a mental detox? There are some things you should just not take with you as you move forward. Some things happened, they were very negative. Get rid of them. Some things happened, they did not help your mental well being, they did not help your spiritual well being, they did not help your financial well being. Get rid of them. But you have to know which ones are those. That is what the reflection will help you with. You have to have a comprehensive list of the things that did not help you in 2023, the things that held you back in 2023. Please go ahead and write them down. Please go ahead. If we don't make those mental changes and we move ahead into 2024 with that, progress will not be made. All right, another thing that we have to do as we reflect and detox, the third point is to be grateful and celebrate achievements. I found this very challenging, and I discussed with a couple of friends that some achievements happen not to be big deals for me. It's like, oh, okay, you have a new certificate, so what? Let's wait for the big things. But I realized that it takes your spirit down. You don't get to. It's sometimes not even about just you. You know, there are people who supported you through that journey. So celebrate with them, appreciate them. Go back and look at the person who helped you when you were struggling with your studies and say, hey, thank you. I recognize that you helped me on this journey. Also, look at your family. Maybe when you were out there killing it, making it big, somebody was home, keeping the home peaceful, keeping the home stable. Especially when it comes to married people, maybe one partner is working hard and the other one is standing in, taking care of the children, or making sure that there is food at home, or making sure that the house is clean. All these things are contributing to your peaceful mind to do the things that you enjoy doing. So don't ignore them. Never, never, ever think that I did this on my own, I did that on my own. Somebody helped in some way. Okay, even the one who provided you with a job, maybe you are working and you are being paid, but having the employer is a blessing. As we get to the end of the year, appreciate people. Okay, the cleaner in your house or at your office, take a moment and say thank you. Thank you for keeping the space clean. It gave you the peace of mind. I mean, little things that we ignore each day. If you have a driver, thank the driver for taking you up and down. Maybe you don't have a driver, but you have somebody you were commuting with. Take a moment and thank the person. Gratitude. It will open several doors for you. Imagine somebody you did something for and you thought the person has forgotten or the person has ignored. And then randomly, this person comes back to say, hey, you know what you did for me the last time? Thank you. You will always remember, and you even love to do much more for this person because the person has showed gratitude. So go ahead, reflect, detox, and be grateful even as you achieve success. All right. So Isaac says, for me, and this is Isaac T, not my Isaac K. For me, success is about finding a balance between my career and personal life and spending time with the people I love and care about. That is beautiful. That is his definition of success. There are some people who don't have families and may not be able to relate with it. But this is not for you. This is for Isaac Tete. What is your definition of success? Eric is saying something here. Let's see if we can help Eric. Eric says, I planned to have 1,000 followers on LinkedIn this year. And so I've been working on it every day, connecting to more people, and have now 1,015 followers. Can I call it success? I think you can, because you said that is something you had. It's a goal you had. So this is success by definition. Let me show our thriving friends the definition we are working with when it comes to success. What is success? Success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. And guess what? The goal that is worthy to you is different from the goal that is worthy to me. So let's read the definition, and Eric, tell us if you think this is success or not. So we are saying that if a person is working towards a predetermined goal and knows where to go, then the person is successful. If a person does not know which direction they want to go in life, then the person is a failure. Isaac, you wanted 1,000 followers. You worked towards 1,000 followers. You connected with people, stayed connected to have your 1,015 followers. Tell us, Eric, do you think you can define this as success? Have you been successful in that particular goal? You may not be successful in your health yet, but when it comes to this specific goal, do you feel like you were successful? I will let you answer that question. And I'm waiting for your answer too. All right. So we are reflected on how we can reset for 2024. Excuse me, my nose is blocking. So, mental reset for 2024, we've gone through 2 points already. The first one was reflecting on the past year. You can use these same tips for other seasons. So, I said reflect on the past year or season. The second one is mental detox. There are things that you don't want to progress in life with. There are some attitudes we have to leave behind. There are some experiences we have to leave behind, and there are some bitterness we have to leave behind. So let's leave all of those behind. And then we go on to celebrate the achievements, the little ones, the big ones. Whatever the achievement was, let us celebrate. I use getting a certificate as an example. I sometimes don't consider those things big deals. Okay. I have Isaac Tete who helps me with social media stuff. And sometimes we will hit a milestone and he'll go like, let's write this. I'm like, it's not a big deal. Let's wait for the big one. All these things, you have to find some kind of space in your heart to celebrate the little things. Those little things add up, and they are the ones that will take you to the bigger step. Take your time. Thank people on the way, all the people who have helped you out. So thank you to all the thriving friends who have been with me so far, right? Thank you. It's been 2 years. We've been doing this for 2 years. In fact, I'll have my own confession in a moment, but Eric said yes. To me, I am successful. And I agree with you. You are successful. Keep on having new goals and work towards them and celebrate. So now you are successful, celebrate that milestone and set a new goal and work towards that. All right. So the fourth point is clarify goals and aspirations. So we don't always need to set new goals. I mean, we are getting into a new year. People are going to say, new year, new goals, new year, new me, new year. So many things that sounds fancy, sounds fun. But you don't necessarily need a new goal if you are not done with the old goal. Okay. Just take a moment as you reflect, as you detox, as you celebrate. Are you going to continue with some of the goals that you had? Are you going to modify some of them because you didn't achieve them because something didn't work well? And with a little bit of change, you may be able to achieve. You don't have to necessarily discard an old goal and start a new goal for any reason at all. If you still love what you want to do, you still want to achieve it, work towards it. I have a goal of achieving a certain financial amount by the end of 2023. I did not achieve it. I now have to sit back and see what worked, what didn't work, what did I do, what didn't I do. I also had a goal of writing a certain number of articles in the year, I did not achieve that. What worked, what didn't work? Am I going to maintain that same goal as we move forward? Should I reduce the number? Should I add on to the number? I have a mentor who doesn't recommend changing the goal. Or yeah, you don't have to change the goal, just change the date. Just believe that, okay, it didn't work out this year, but I'll still work towards it. I'm going to give it a couple of more months or something and work towards it. So don't go changing your goals, because if you do that, you'll be changing and changing and changing. But I personally believe that reflect. If it's not working, why is it not working? If you don't know why it's not working and you are not changing anything with it, you're going to spend multiple years, multiple months just wasting time. So I don't always agree with keeping the same goal, but modify your goals, modify your aspirations, and work towards that. So our thriving friend has another definition for success. So let's look at that. Isaac B says, I define success as unleashing your God given purpose in life so you can serve humanity well. Thank you. Thank you, Isaac. But what is that God given purpose? Do you know it? Tell us if you do. Just you don't have to necessarily share exactly what it is, but do you know? Because I think the point I'm trying to make is knowing that thing and working towards that thing. So do you know the purpose, the God-given purpose? Is you did mention serving humanity, but in what capacity? Volunteering, somebody will say becoming a priest. Ooh, are you becoming a priest? A Catholic priest, dedicating yourself to humanity? Maybe not. Maybe it will be inventing something that humans need so bad. It could be in different shapes, different forms that you can serve humanity. So, what is that God given purpose? Do you know it, or are you working towards it? That is where the success comes from, knowing exactly what it is and working towards that. All right, so let's conclude here, my friends. So the last one is, now that you know what goals you are going to go with and you are going to plan well, now prioritize that and organize. People recommend having a vision board. I support having a vision board. I am going to modify my vision board, and if God grants me grace, I will share with you how to create a vision board so that we can do that together for the new year. But a vision board is basically having a space where you are posting some of the things that you want to achieve, and from time to time you can see it. So hopefully your office, your home, somewhere that you can always see the board, and you get motivated, you get encouraged, you are always reminded of the goal that you are working on. So there is this candy in the United States. It's just a chocolate bar, but behind the chocolate bar they've decided with a $1 million bill. I mean, it's upstairs, I don't want to get up because the babies are upstairs. If I get up, I'll get stuck up there and this life will not continue. But that $1 million bill, I bought one of those chocolates. I was like, maybe I should keep this wrap. So I kept the wrap and I have it hanging in front of my mirror. From time to time, I see it. I have not personally seen $1 million before. I don't know anybody in my family who has $1 million. When I was even going to school, we didn't have a good bank balance to take me to college. Like when you are traveling to the United States, you have to have a great balance, right, in your account. So I know that we don't have that in our family, but I believe that we'll get that one day, right? So seeing it, it doesn't look too far from me. It's not far reached, right? So something like that. If you are desiring or working towards a family home, you can have a picture of the home on your wall. From time to time you look at it, you are reminded of why you are working so hard. You are reminded of why you are not sleeping at night, because you are working towards something. In the same way, if you are working towards a degree, you can have a picture of the degree, or you can write out what kind of degree that is, and then you have it on your wall. You see it from time to time. Okay, so something like that. That is a vision board. It's nothing fancy. Some people make it beautiful. They have lights around it, but basically, it's just having a space, a board somewhere, and you have pictures of your goals, your desires, images, or written form on it, so that you can be reminded from time to time. So, what questions do you have? You are very welcome, Eric. You are very welcome. We appreciate your interactions. I'm going to look around and see what is going on Facebook, because, again, I can't see Facebook on here. So, what's going on, friends? Share your thoughts with us, even as we come to the end. We've been streaming for 39 minutes, and I try to stay within 40 and 50 minutes so that thriving friends can get back to work. All right. So, as we continue to work on our vision, and I was talking about vision board, I wanted to encourage you to please consider a wellness vision. Excuse me, sorry, I don't know why my nose is blocking right now, but I don't have water near, so we'll push through. It's good to have the financial vision, it's good to have the academic vision, but never ever ignore your wellness as well. What is a wellness vision? Is a desired goal for your health and your well-being. Okay. Well-being is broad. It can include all the dimensions that I shared with you: intellectual, spiritual, social. But whatever the goal may be, whatever you are desiring to work on for 2024, include your health in it. Include your health in it. Do not ignore that at all. I have seen several young people die this year, 2023, on Facebook. From time to time, I see posters 35 years, 40 years, 50 years. You are young at 50, 60, you are even young. Let's work hard, but let's work hard knowing that we are going to live long and enjoy our hard work. We are not going to work so hard and then another person will enjoy the fruit of our labor because we didn't take care of our health and our well-being, or we die early and leave our children behind. If the good God, the creator of the universe, decide that you are too cute and is inviting you to come and help with a project in heaven, that is different. Okay. But if the Lord is not calling you, don't call yourself. Take care of yourself and live on earth, flourish here, thrive here. He's given us plenty of things to do, so don't be in a rush to leave. Take care of yourself and be productive here. Dr. AC, thank you so much. Thoughtful session. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. All right. I'm so sorry. My nose is blocking. Next time I'll come with water. And then the final thing I wanted to share with our thriving friends: remember, your comfort zone is not a safe place to be. Maybe we played safe in 2023 because we didn't want to get burned. But being in your comfort zone doesn't help you thrive. Look at this map. We will all come to fear sometimes, but we have to learn and grow. Take a screenshot of this or Google it online. It is from the winner dot spirit. That is where I got this from. Look at it and remind yourself from time to time that feeling safe in your comfort zone is actually not safe. It's limiting you. Only God knows how much we can do and how far we can go in life. You don't want to sit on your progress just because you are afraid to try. Failure is part of the success journey. Many of the people we call successful today in our eyes, they tried something, they did something, they failed at something, but then they succeeded at something. And now we can see the successful part and we are admiring so much what we see. Please don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and try something new. Okay. So this week we've been reflecting on how to mentally reset for 2024. We are mentally resetting for the new year. We could use the same thing for mentally resetting for a new season or whatever it is we are going through. For the sake of our thriving friends who joined late, I will briefly share with you what we talked about. We talked about 5 tips that can help us reset. And the first one, reflecting on the past season or the past year. And then the second one is having a mental detox, forgiving people and other situations that did not go well, letting go of situations and experiences that will not be beneficial to you as you move forward in life. We are not going into the new year with anything that is toxic, okay? But then before we even get there, the things that went well, we are going to acknowledge them and be grateful for them. The human that helped us, even the pet, we are going to be grateful. Just recognize the things that went well and celebrate the people who helped you get where you got to. And then the fourth one is clarifying goals and aspirations. I said we don't have to always have new goals, entirely new goals, but reflect on the goals that you started with. If something went well, you want to make it better, go ahead and make it better. Eric did share with us having a goal of reaching 10,000 followers on LinkedIn. Now Eric is at 10,000. Hey, Eric, see you. I'm giving you more numbers. 10,000. Maybe your next goal should be 10,000. Okay, work for 10,000. All right. So now Eric is 1,015. So that is a goal achieved. You don't have to stay there. If you want to go higher, you can go higher than that. If that is what you wanted in life and you want to settle, that is fine. Our goals are not the same. Our success definition will not be the same either. And then the last one will be we find a way of prioritizing all our goals, organizing them well. And a good method out there is creating a vision board. A vision board is having a place where you visualize all your goals. So having an image, a visual image of what you want to achieve in life. Sometimes there may not be a visual image of it. So just write it down. So maybe achieve a healthy weight goal of this much or gain a healthy weight goal of this much. Remember, it's not everybody who is trying to lose weight. Some people are also trying to gain weight. Some people are trying to get new certificates. Some people are trying to get new jobs. Whatever it is, writing it down and having it in a space that you can see it from time to time so that you will not forget why you are working so hard. And when you are about getting off track, you'll be reminded when you see the beautiful picture you have out there, you remember why you need a new home for your family or a new car for your family, or you need to stay healthy for your family, whatever your goal is. Remember our definition of success once again, the progressive realization of a worthy goal. And what is worthy to you may not necessarily be worthy to me. So I'm going to show you again. And I'm done. So if you have questions, thriving friends, this is the time for it. So, what is success? Success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. What is your worthy goal? It's not the same as mine, I promise. Sometimes I even get confused with my own definition of success. So I'm pretty sure we are not looking for the same thing. We are not working towards the same thing. So we are not competing. No, we are going to complement each other and we are going to work together. We are not competitors in any way. My success is totally different from your success, whether you know it or not. So if a person is working towards a predetermined goal and knows where to go, then the person is successful. If you are working towards a predetermined goal and you know what goal that is, you are successful. So thriving friends, this is it for this week. Are you working towards your predetermined goal? If not, we have 3 weeks more to the end of the year. We can reset. Don't wait till December 31st to do this. Take a moment this week, sit back, go through the steps that we've gone through, and modify your definition of success if necessary, or create one if you didn't have one. That means you have multiple definitions for your health, for your family, for your, you know, finances, for your academic life, for your occupational life. To somebody, being a successful parent is having 5 kids at home and be a stay-at-home mom, or having a weekend with your family all the time. It's different from my definition of success. It's different from someone else's definition. But you have to know it so that you know what you're working towards and you can celebrate as you move on. All right, thriving friends, this is it. I appreciate you all. I love you all. What are your takeaway points for this week? You see, the professor in me has come. What are your takeaway points? Share with me some of the things you are taking with you. And I'm going to turn around and look on Facebook to make sure I'm not missing comments on Facebook. Now, thriving lessons will be on Monday mornings because I want us to start off with a fresh mind and with something to meditate on for the rest of the week. We don't want to wait till Friday, which used to be what we did. We waited till Friday to have thriving lessons. But it's better we start on Monday and then we move on. Also, I will encourage thriving friends to look me up on their platform, especially on Facebook and on Instagram. Um, 15th of December, I'm leading some friends to start a detox. I have some knowledge when it comes to juicing, smoothie, and detox. So, a few friends wanted to go on a journey with me. We are creating a private group on Facebook to do that. So reach out. If you're interested, send me a message. I will make sure we add you to the group. You don't have to participate right now. I will demonstrate for you how it is done. I'll share some recipes with you, and then you can take off maybe in the new year or whenever you want to. So if you want to learn more about juicing, I've been juicing for about 8 years now, but I'm new to smoothies. For smoothies, that's not my field, but I'm going to learn and I'm going to share with you. So if you want to do that, we are starting from the 15th of December and we have the group ready. Just let us know if you want to be added to the group. It's a private group because I don't want to display for the whole world to see. Okay. All right. So join us and then we will add you to the group. Okay. Success is personal. Do not compare. Yes, Ohima, my sister. I agree. Ohima is really my sister. I know. Yeah, I agree. Success is personal. Do not compare. Your success is not my success, even though we are sisters. We are not looking for the same things in life. And then Eric said, "What have I taken? What I have taken? What I have taken?" Huh, that is confusing. Oh, you are still typing. Okay. Yes, your takeaway point. So Hima said success is personal. I have 2 more minutes and I have to jump on off because baby girl has to go to school. Not the baby, the toddler. One of my kids had to go to school, so I have to drop her off at 8 and it's 7:53. She's quiet, but I'm pretty sure as soon as I say bye, I'm going to hear some noise. So daddy is trying to keep them quiet the best way possible. So I have to get offline. If you have questions, thriving friends, just feel free and leave them behind. I'll get back online later in the day. We are still working really, really hard, so we don't have all day to sit around. But we'll keep encouraging each other. We'll keep working towards our goals together. We'll keep thriving together. Please, please, please don't let go of your goals. Don't, you know, be too hard on yourself because it's almost the end of the year and you've not achieved everything. It's okay. Just rephrase, modify wherever necessary, and let's continue to work on them. It happens. I didn't achieve everything. I achieved some awesome things this year. You know, some awards here, some promotions here, but it's not everything that I wrote that I have achieved. That is okay. I'm going to modify and I'm going to keep working on them. So I hope you do the same. Take some time this week, reflect, and mentally reset. And those of us who are going to detox with our bodies to reset our bodies, we will see you on Facebook. Okay, friends. So take care of yourself. Message me if you're interested and we'll add you to the private group. Take care and we'll see you soon. God bless you all. Bye, friends.